Everything has been broken down to the lowest compound. This doesn't bother me.
I promise you something.
Okay. Thank you.
Thanks.
How you doing, sir?
Good.
Pleasure to meet you, man.
Walk this inspired me too.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Step over a little that way.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. My guy?
I'm like, what you? Are you alone?
Thank you. The only person.
All right, I'll call you in a second. All right.
That's the beauty of it. I mean, there's some downfalls to it too, but that's the beautiful part of it. Shrunk the fucking world.
Had Ice was like, yo, I want to do a song with Spade-O, man. Tell him I want to do a song with the Wolf.
One thing about me, I love to rap, man. I love to make dope hip hop, man.
Yo, we gonna start it like this, man. Y'all already know what it is. Yes, sir.
I like your shit, yo.
Appreciate it, man.
Let me get you.
I'm just here for the juice, man.
I don't want to impede your progress, man.
This man right here on the song with Eminem, White Gold. Where you from?
I'm from the Bronx, man.
Oh, you from
I
the
grew up
Bronx?
in Marble Hill. I live in Castle Hill,
How you
man.
met Royce the Father?
Through Kino, man. I used to work with an artist
dope, man.
that he managed,
Yeah.
and we just kept in contact for years, man. Yeah.
That's what's up. Keep doing your thing. White
Appreciate
Gold,
it, bro.
right?
Yep.
All right, salute, man.
All right.
Word, salute. You want a gram and all that?
Yeah.
Yeah, follow me. Cool.
Yeah, y'all already know this. Your boy Nas got hiphopisreal.com. We are here at Sirius Radio. We about to get ready for the Shea 45 interview, but before then, man, salute the major figures, salute to Spade-O, living legend, Philly in the building. We met a few years ago, I think 2013, right
sure.
when you was coming home.
For sure, for
You
sure.
know what I'm saying? Smith put it together, and it's dope that years later you guys are still working together after, you know, you coming home and actually building so much success for yourself. How's that journey been coming home, still working with BDM, Smith, and everything like that, and still building your brand and everything?
I mean, it's been some ups and some downs, man. But you know, as far as my relationship with me and Smith, that's always been solid, and that's just that's what like I just was saying, that's what hip hop do for us, to shrink the world. You know what I'm saying? To make us all family. You know what I'm saying? And me and Smith met from a chance encounter from somebody else that I met through doing an interview, and I did a song with him, and Smith happened to be there, and that's how me and Smith met. So you know, the hip hop shrinks the world, man.
I'm not gonna lie, I've been tuning in and seeing what you've been doing. It's like you never left, but you just got better. I saw the project you did, Glory.
Yeah.
What, AB Live?
Yeah,
Lava?
Lava, yeah.
Talk about that project, man. You guys was really spitting, going crazy on that one right there.
I mean, that's just like Lava's one of those guys that I look up to as an artist, even though he was one in my group and we was all together, but I looked up to him because he's the consummate professional when it comes to making music. You know what I mean? And he's a professional rapper. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's a professional artist. Like, he's polished in the studio. So when we was in there during that process, it was some things that he helped me up my level in because of the process. He got the experience, you know, from working with Kanye, working with Pharrell, working with Dre, being around pushing him, working with, you know what I'm saying? There's certain things, you know, that he was like, no, Spade, when you're doing this, maybe and it rubbed off him, and I'm like, you know what, you right, and he polished me up, and then I just released a solo project, Hall of Fame Flow.
Yeah, I was listening to that.
Volume 1. You know, I'm just, it's part of my Hall of Fame series, you know what I'm saying, and it's just, you know, like I tell everybody, it's a lot of dope MCs, but it's on very few Hall of Fame flows that when you hear them, you like, no, that's such and such, and if you hear anybody try to imitate it, you like, he sound like such and such. You know what I'm saying?
One thing I gotta say, when you listen to Hall of Fame, you definitely are rapping, not playing no games. Did you have any like reservations from seeing what the new generation is bringing with the different type of way that they're rapping? Not as much syllables, not as much punchlines, not as much content-driven things, but just more having fun. Did you come in saying like, damn, I might have to try to fit in, or were you like strong on staying on what you know, what you could do best?
I'm always been strong and solid, standing on what I'm standing on, because at the end of the day, those who gonna fuck with you gonna fuck with you. Those who are not aren't. You know what I mean? And that's just all. I stick to my script, and I'm stubborn enough. If I'm a fail doing it, being me.
How has it been, man? You know, just being home and just, you know, releasing music, getting back in that studio, doing what you love.
It's therapy for me. You know what I'm saying? It's normal. It's a sense of normalcy for me. That's why I'm comfortable. That's why I feel comfortable. That's why I feel normal. That's why I feel good, is when I'm in that studio just making music, man. So I love it.
Nah, real talk. And just we've seen throughout the years too. You've been able to collaborate with Meek Mill.
Mm-hmm.
How did that come about, and what was that experience like? Dealing with the new young Philly energy.
I mean, Meek was like, it was like natural. Like I used to Meek management and those and their friends. Me and them, we always was cool. So it's like they linked us while I was still inside and he was outside. So I used to talk to him when I was in there. You know what I'm saying? And just try to tell him to stay the course, stay the course. And when I came home, he was one of the first person that came to see me. Like, yo, bro, like OG, we try and get you out so you can come to the concert. Because I actually came home the day he did the big concert in Philly when Dreams and Nightmares came out.
That's dope.
That was the day I came home. And he was really like, excited about giving me a platform and trying to help me really get back on having my feet up underneath me. And I really like, when I was inside, I was like, yo, I seen his early records. I seen like Tupac's Back and all that. I was seeing those videos, on MTV. But then when I seen I'm a Boss, I was like, yeah, that's a Philly nigga right there. You understand what I'm saying? Because I was in the mountains. I didn't hear no radio. You know what I'm saying? Or I didn't hear his ascension. Okay. I felt it from the young boys coming through the jails and telling me, yo, it's this kid. I felt the groundswell. I didn't hear it, but I felt it. You know what I'm saying? And when I came home, for him to just open his arms all the way out to me and embrace me, it was solid. And me and him still got to agree with this shit.
And kind of seeing how his development and his growth, for you being incarcerated, watching him being incarcerated, and now him dropping the championship album and focusing on, prison reform and just doing big things and working with guys like Jay-Z to actually change how the law is, treating young black men and black men going through the system. What's your thoughts on that? And
it's just dope, man. When you genuinely using your platform to really make some noise, you know what I'm saying? Anybody can get some paper and take care of their homie. But for you to try to open up that door and try to help the masses and just help the issue and bring attention to the issue, you're doing it.
Real talk, man. And you being in that situation, how important is that for guys who usually get locked up because they don't have like $150 or $1,000 bail money, so they got to sit there for a long time? How important is it for those guys to get the help they need to not be stuck in those situations? I
mean, it's very important, because at the end of the day, it's like you're incarcerating people for financial status. You know what I mean? And their financial status preventing them from having the same opportunities and the equal rights of the people who have better financial. We could have the same case, but because I got the money, I'm going home and you stuck. You know what I'm saying? But we committed the same exact crime. So, I think that that whole cash bail situation is unfair to people.
And I gotta ask you, man, being a Philly legend, what's your thoughts on everybody from Philly kind of like moving, doing their thing, from the likes of, I see Wallow, Gilly, they doing the, podcasts and everything like that, and just the new artists coming out and everything?
I love it. I love it, because that was one of my biggest disappointments when I came home. It was like Meek was the only one from Philly that was really doing something at first when I first came home. And now to just see the revitalization of the hip-hop community, the energy that people got again, and it's just like, it's dope, man. I'm proud of everybody, man.
And Hall of Fame Volume 1 is out now. What's the next step moving forward after this? Because I know this is still fresh. People still got to get in tune. It's 2020. What's the next move after this?
Volume 2 is coming. Volume 2, I got some features. I got some big features. And just some dope artists. You know what I'm saying? And it's just going to be genuine dope hip-hop. Like, I ain't doing nothing else. You know what I'm saying? I'm performing with, I'm doing records with the artists that I loved and I always wanted to work with. Some of them is some that I would love to work with too, but maybe Volume 3. But you know what I mean? It's going to be dope.
As far as guys you respect right now, who making some of the music where you like, yo, these guys are really putting it down in the game?
First of all, I respect everybody, because even if it's not my favorite particular style of hip hop, I still understand and respect how hard you're working in the process, because I know how hard it is to really make it happen out here. So I respect everybody. But like I said, I'm a fan of the Griselda, the movement, you know what I'm saying? All the artists out of Philly, you know what I mean? And just, I love Quality Control. I love what they do as a movement, you know what I'm saying? How they proceed and go about their business. And just, like I said, everybody, man, but them specifically.
Philly always, there's many people who claim the king of Philly, the title of Philly and things like that. Who's the king of Philly?
I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Gilly says Gilly is the king of Philly because he's always claimed used that moniker. That always been his thing. You understand what I'm saying? It's like, even though, you know, just like in hip hop, anywhere the crown gets passed around according to who's the biggest, but he was the first one that started using that moniker, so it was his.
That's respect. And I do a lot of, work with battle rappers and battle rap artists. Battle rap is one of the growing niches of hip hop that's, focused on lyricism. What's your thoughts on battle rap and what it's doing to continue to push lyricism?
I love it. Like, I'm a big fan of it. I like to watch it. I love, watching the different battle leagues, because that's the essence, the origin of hip hop. I rap better than you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's just the basis of it. Me personally, I couldn't do it because I can't stand this close to you tell me you're going to have sex with my mom and you're going to choke my daughter, you're going to do like, I know it's just hip hop, but I can't, you know what I'm saying? But I truly respect them guys. What they do, 3-minute rounds, 5-minute rounds?
3 to 3:30, almost 5 depending.
Come on, like, that's a lot of rapping.
Yeah, it's like
with
almost
no
an album.
Beat to hide behind, no hook. You got to respect them, dude, and you got to have them hanging on every bar.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
live, you can't mess up, you can't slip up.
You got to respect it. And it's coming after you might have just got punched in the face with a joint.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? Because some people, like, they come in there with that, I'm going to do this, and then the joker come in there and set fire to you. They whole shit get, you know what I'm saying? But to be able to have the fortitude to come right back and just be her, which, I respect them. That's a different breed of, you know what I'm saying, artist.
And we've seen the resurgence also in Philly as far as battle rap. We know Reed, he's been holding it down as far as battle rap for a long time. Cassidy last year jumped back into it.
Eating S,
he's been holding it. Yes. So and then even Battle Academy is a league in Philly that's really been putting on and everything like that. Stiz, you know what I'm saying? How proud are you seeing, like, because a lot of back in the day, Philly was holding it down as far as battle rap, and now the resurgence. What's your thoughts about the resurgence in battle rap in Philly?
I think we invented the genre, actually. You know what I'm saying? We that battle stuff on YouTube, them old DVDs in Philly where all those guys was, that kind of started, was the foundation of doing it. You know what I'm saying? The first battles you saw on YouTube was Philly rappers battling each other, even before the league started. And then the hip hop, grasped to it and it found a way to monetize it. And now in Philly, still shout out to Stiz with the Battle Academy and Smack with URL, like they doing it on a whole nother level. It's a bunch of different battle leagues now, and it's like
real talk.
It's dope, man, because that's different. That's new, more opportunities for more artists. You know what I'm saying? To be able to take care of their family through hip hop, because it's still hip hop.
And if you do, since you watch a couple, who are some of the guys that's notable that you like? Okay, yeah, I like what they bringing in this battle rap thing.
I love Murder Mook, because Murder Mook is a personal friend of mine. I'm a fan of Loaded Lux. I'm a big fan of Briz Rothstein, is one of my favorites. You know what I mean? I like Arsenal, Charlie Clips. I like Calico.
Oh, you tuned in?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I tune in. Like, you got to keep your finger on the pulse of what's happening.
No, real talk, man. Spade-O, appreciate you taking your time, man. And I want to see you continue doing what you've been doing and holding it down. Where can the people go follow you? So, stay tuned in to the music.
Lock in, man. The Real Spade-O. DAREAL Spade-O. SPADEO on every platform, man. Every platform, you know what I mean? And lock in with me, Spade-O on Spotify, man. Subscribe, lock in with me, man. Because the music is coming.